Well, hello, friends and soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is the weekly review of our daily chakra energy readings, and this is week 17 review of 2020. So happy week 17. Well, week 17 is over. So, yeah, so this is April 23rd through the 29th of 2023. So, yeah, so all of these readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear the message. So, if your guides have led you here, your spirit, your ancestors, your higher self, the divine, or even if someone has shared this video with you and you decided to watch it, then there is a message here for you. So, let's get into this week 17 review. So, yeah. So just looking at it, like we have a lot of like orangish feeling. Like orange, there's green, and there's blue. That seems to be the main theme. Like orange, green, and blue. So orange is like our sacral chakra, green is our heart chakra, blue is our throat chakra. So yeah, like there's no, like that's kind of seems to be what the theme was of this week was sacral chakra energy. We see it's the auric field of the emotional body as well. So sacral chakra, emotions, also the blue with the throat chakra, so communication and the way that we're expressing ourselves as well. And the green, that's like our heart chakra. That's where we're sending, love out into the world. So, very, a lot of energy it's all over the place. It's, like lower chakra and upper chakra energy. So this was week 17, Sunday through Saturday. Also, this is um, the 23rd through the 29th. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and the 29th. So, yeah, so let's get into this review. So, first up, the beginning of the week on Sunday, the 23rd, we had the auric field of the emotional body, card number 12, and this is the, if you see the healing symbol, I lovingly and happily perceive the feelings of other beings. I lovingly and happily perceive the feelings of other beings. So, with this energy starting the week for us, I feel that there were going to be that last week there was probably a lot of feeling other people's feelings or being more in our empathy. So, however that applies to you, then you will know. So think throughout the week and see if there was ever a time that you just found yourself perceiving the feelings of other beings. So it could be the feelings of maybe like your neighbors or your coworkers or your friends or your pets, your animals. Hey, there are beings too. So, it could be anything. Maybe you watched a show and you could perceive the feelings of the people in the show or, whatever, be it animal or anything. So, however it applies to you, you will know. Now, let's see. Let's move on to the energy for Monday. So if you watched last week's review, you will see that this card came out twice for us in week 16. So now here we are, week 17, and it came out on Monday. So the secondary chakra elbows, card number 103. I clearly and lovingly communicate what I want and what I reject. I clearly and lovingly communicate what I want and what I reject. So, this energy coming through for us, and actually, I'm just noticing the 1 and the 3. This is a 4 energy, and so 4s have to do with our stability. And in order for us to be in a stable place, we do have to clearly communicate what it is that we want and what it is that we reject. So, think of how that energy applies to you this week, and where you were, where you found yourself having to clearly and lovingly communicate what it is that you want and what it is that you reject, whether it was with somebody, um, you know, in the world around you or within yourself. So, yeah. So, the energy for Tuesday was from the fifth chakra, which is our throat chakra. Card number 57. I happily show the world my God-willed existence. I happily show the world my God-willed existence. So, with this energy coming out for us, we are being guided to be ourselves this week. In which way we are all unique and we are all different and we are all perfect in the way that we were designed, the way that we were created. We are created perfectly in the way that we're meant to be. So when they say nobody's perfect, that's a lie because everyone is perfect. So maybe at some point this week you realize your perfection and realize your uniqueness and realize how you are meant to present yourself to the world and operate through in the world. And found your happiness, found your unique frequency, your unique channel that is specifically for you. So, I happily show the world my God-willed existence. So, however that applies to you, you will know it's going to apply for every single person differently because every single person is different. So, yeah. So that was the energy for Tuesday. Now for Wednesday, we have the energy of secondary chakras, nutrition, responsibility. So this is the energy of nutrition with, yes, like our physical health, but also the material, um, the energetic, and the informational stuff that we take in as well. So, what is it that we are physically taking into our bodies, the food that we are eating, but also what is the energy that we're surrounding ourselves with? Are we in a good environment? Also, what is the information that we are taking into ourselves? What are you reading about? What are you, learning about? Is it something that is feeding you for your highest good, or is it something that is feeding the ego and bringing you down? So I feel that this week we were taking a look at that as well. So I know that I definitely did. So however it applies to you within your own journey, you will know. So next we have, this was the for Thursday, we had second chakra energy. That's our sacral chakra. Card number 39. My aura automatically attracts the appropriate partners in all areas of life. My aura automatically attracts the appropriate partners in all areas of life. So, with that, I feel that our, how they say your vibe attracts your tribe. that's kind of the same energy. So whatever energy you are in, that is who is attracted to you. So if you feel that you are not attracting the correct people in your life, then it's your aura, and it is the work that you need to do on yourself that will change that. So, and it could be your observation. And once you are conscious of that, then you will be more mindful of the people that do come into your life. So, I mean, like you always hear people that are like, oh my gosh, this person's so crazy, or all the I don't meet any good people, or yada, yada, yada. What they fail to realize is that that is the energy that they are putting out, because that is their own energy. And so it's simply being reflected back to them. So whenever, so if there are ever people who you find that are attracted to you that you don't necessarily care for, ask yourself, what do I need to change so that I don't attract this type of person? If you attract people that you just love, you are just so in love with these people and you're just like so happy, then that's the same exact thing. You attracted that to yourself. So they are still just replying to your own frequency. So, yeah, it's all about, like they say, your vibe attracts your tribe. So, I feel that this week we were taking a look at the way that we are vibrating within ourselves so that we can know who we are attracting. So, yeah. So, on Friday, we had 3 cards come out: the auric field of the emotional body, and then, well, 2 cards of, like, we had the actual card, and then we have an affirmation card, and then an auric field of the mental body. So we had a trifecta come out for us on Friday. So these 2 energies: auric field of the emotional body, auric field of the mental body. So card number 14, auric field of the emotional body. The emotional exchange with the beings in my surroundings continually strengthens, heals, and pleases me anew. The emotional exchange with the beings in my surroundings continually strengthens, heals, and pleases me anew. And then next we had the auric field of the mental body, card number 17. I lovingly and gratefully accept each of my thoughts as an opportunity for healing and development. I lovingly and gratefully accept each of my thoughts as an opportunity for healing and development. So, with these 2 affirmations, so I'm going to leave that card underneath there. So, with these 2 affirmations, the emotional exchange with the beings in my surroundings continually strengthens, heals, and pleases me anew. When we are able to connect our emotions or exchange emotions with those in our surroundings, we are able to strengthen the bonds that we have with those beings, with the yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say beings, because it says the emotional exchange with the beings in my surroundings. So the more that we are exchanging emotions, excuse me, with beings in our surroundings, the deeper the strength is of that relationship. One second. And through that, it strengthens us, it heals us, and it brings us pleasure. Like, it is a positive thing for us to experience when it's in a when we are able to exchange that, because us as humans, we are meant to be social. We are meant to exchange energy with all the rest of the beings on this plane with us. And so when we do that, it feeds us in a way that we are not conscious of, that we're not even conscious of. So, yeah. And then next, the I lovingly and gratefully accept each of my thoughts as an opportunity for healing and development. With this energy, we are being guided to allow ourselves to be free with our thoughts, allow ourselves to not judge any of the thoughts that come through our minds, to be open and free and not contain them in a good or a bad sense, just to allow them to be. And as we are able to do that, we are able to heal and grow in ways that we previously would not have been able to if we are continually keep ourselves in a box of good or bad. So with that, I feel that energy was coming through to us this week as well. So yeah. So just think of how and when all of these energies applied to you, or not at all. It could be, it's different for all of us. So last but not least, the energy for Saturday was secondary chakras, knees. Card number 117. I flexibly approach all of life's situations in keeping with the sense of divine order. I flexibly approach all of life's situations in keeping with the sense of divine order. So, all things that happen in our lives are within the divine order. The only thing that's different is the way that we choose to experience them. So, when we are flexible, when we are allowing things to be and not being so set in stone about this has to go this certain way, this needs to go there, this here, and it needs to happen on this day, then we allow things to breathe. We allow ourselves to breathe. We allow ourselves to not be caught up in stress or, the rigidity of life, because when things are rigid, they break. And we do not want to be broken. We want to bend and flex and be free. So I feel with this energy, we are being guided to look at anything within our lives that we felt, or anything that we are not being flexible on, or that we, you know, wherever we need to be a little more flexible, or where we're being too flexible, or I don't think there's a thing as being too flexible, but yeah. And so just taking a look at the way that we operate in life. Are we being so rigid and stiff about things, or are we allowing things to flow? So, yeah. So, as I said, all of these energies could apply to you at any time during the week. And if you want more information, then you can, on any of these affirmations, then you can go to that reading for that specific date. So this is the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. So yeah, all of these are the 28th. So yeah, so that is the week 17 review. I hope that you all found something that you resonated with. And if you did, then please feel free to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you so choose. I would appreciate it, and it would help these videos to reach out to a larger audience. So thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.